Hey, welcome back, everybody. It's episode 2 for Evil Genius 2. And where we left off, we were just starting to make these guard trainers and finish out the tutorial, hopefully. So, let's go.
Research has resumed.
Just checking on everything, see how everything's going. Alright. As soon as they get these done, we can start training up some guards. Looks like here comes one. Yep, and there's the other one. Alright. And time to move on.
Available.
Head
That's
to the
gonna
minion
tell us to-
training screen to request some advanced minions. We have 2 guard trainers, so set your lair to always try and maintain 4 guards. When they are defeated in combat, your minions will quickly train and create new guards to take their place at your side. Wow, look at them go. I could do that, but I don't want to. Guards are just one of the muscle-type minions
Oh, this
you'll
guy
be able
talks
to
a lot.
find as you expand your empire.
Okay, so once these 4 get trained up, we'll be able to move on to the next thing. And I played a little bit of this in my offline time just to figure out a little bit more. The tutorial's actually really long, but that's alright. It gives you a bunch of extra money, and while the tutorial's going, you don't get investigators and such coming in. So we'll keep going with it this way. Speed things up where we can. So that's one guard down.
Research
All
has
right,
been
2 down,
commenced.
2 to go.
Your scientists have discovered something.
Oh, good. We could have more minions now. Yeah, we'll start on that one.
Research has begun.
As I found out, it's always good to increase your genius a bit, because every once in a while you need to use them. You don't want them to fall too quickly. And if they die, it's game over. Alright, looking at those things that I just blew through, we've got laser doors. As you can see here, saboteurs can get through, but rogues can't. This is the other way around. Capacitors, in case you run out of power, it's battery. This one lets you tunnel through the extra, or the thicker rock. And then here we've got freeze ray, poison darts, and a pinball bumper. And it's this stone here that's with that first upgrade. And then the next ones will get this one and this one, as opposed to the regular stuff that you can already burrow through.
New optional objective available.
And that should be our last one right there.
Now that you have enough guards to support them, request some guard posts towards the entrance to your lair.
These things, when you hit a red alert, your guards will go stand at them. Good to place around little choke points right near the entrance.
During high alert, your guards will diligently man these aptly named guard posts.
finished another one. Gotta research 2 more things, hire 1 more guy, which will happen on its own. Complete 2 more schemes, interrogate somebody.
Optional objective.
See, there it is, automatic.
We have picked up some movement near your lair. Keep an eye out for incoming agents.
Hey, here we go.
New main objective available.
They'll be coming in here shortly. Another little tip, when you first start off, you can sell all this stuff here for extra money just by hitting the edit and then sell. Everything including the plants. I think even the columns, you can sell those for $50. The stuff in the tarps is worth the most money.
Has been paused.
Just waiting on these guys to show up.
Guards like to use their muscles to defeat agents. Tag this agent for swift termination.
He's coming up the rope
Research has resumed.
elevator thing. But you can hit him down there.
I order you to locate and kill that intruder.
Turn on
we go to
high
red alert.
and watch as your minions scurry to deal with any tagged agents they find in your lair.
And if we watch here, we'll see 2 guards. See, he's already posted there. Second one will post right here.
Research has been paused.
And there he is. He'll run around in here for a minute, and then he'll head over to this door, try to break his way in. But you could also select the doors that change the access level for them, so it takes longer to get in and out. And that works for both your minions and investigators and such that come in. We'll just set those to 3. And do the same thing with our vault.
Your minions are in combat.
All right,
Nicely
one
done.
less investigator.
Turn off high alert once you have finished dancing. Fisticuffs are an occupational hazard for your guards and lowers their vitality. A short stay in the infirmary can patch them right up.
And so now it wants us to build an infirmary, which I think right here might be a good spot because it doesn't have to be particularly large, but still gives us some room to expand later. 4 for the door in case we decide to put one in. I think just slap that guy right there. Oh, it wants me to do 64, so we'll add a few more squares to this. 56 there. So we've got 60 and 64.
If a minion's vitality gets too low, they will go to the closest infirmary to attempt to heal. If their vitality reaches 0, then it might be time to hire a new minion.
Let's see what the new optional is. Hire 25 more. That'll happen on its own as we expand. It is neat just watching these guys build too. Just like it was with the Dungeon Keeper or Dungeons games, watching your little goblins just eat away at the walls. There should be somebody going to get that right now. While we're at it, we could go plan another scheme to earn some more money. So there's two different ones for both the money and for the heat. This one requires only 3 workers for 3 minutes to get 10,000, but generates 15 heat. This one, 30 heat, 20,000, 3 workers, but it takes a half an hour. So money-wise, it's more efficient to go here, but you go through workers much faster. And you only get new ones every minute. So if you do too many of those, you can run out of workers really quick. And you also have to watch your heat level. So when that one's done, we'll be up above 40.
Well done. Your horde of
Wow,
guards will
again.
be the first line of defense and help to keep the riffraff out.
Now this is more like it. Tell me, what do you bench press?
The biggest one.
Right. Okay, not quite what I expected. How many bullet wounds would it take to kill you?
The biggest one.
Are you okay? Wait, I don't want to know. You're hired.
1 down, 2 to go. Select a new minion side story from the objective screen.
Alright, so let's go and get some new minion types. We can choose between the technician and the valet here. The technician repairs all your different equipment, and the valets will work in the casino and allow you to set up, roulette tables, baccarat tables, things like that, and distract investigators that come in. So I think for right now, we're going to go with the distraction.
Another group of agents. Can't a genius with a dubious criminal past purchase an exotic lair in peace anymore?
It's probably all the helicopters. They'll be wondering what we're doing out here.
That's why I chose this location. It has the perfect cover operation, even if it is abandoned.
I think the problem is that it's abandoned, boss. Not many people visit an abandoned... anything.
She's got a point.
For once, you make a good point. Very well. Hire some staff. Dress them well. Teach them to cheat at roulette.
Many
There we go.
objectives require you to send different types of minions to run special schemes. Let's go to the world stage to get started.
Research
Oh.
has been paused.
He's done talking already. Okay.
One of the highlighted schemes is near one of your criminal networks. You can send minions to complete the scheme now, or you can search the globe for an alternative.
So we've already got one running here. And if we do this one, it'll cancel that one. So let's do this one here. 2 workers, 30 seconds, 10 heat. So we'll have to clear heat from both of these when they're done.
Research has resumed.
Just clearing those little markers out of the way. We can go ahead and sell some of this stuff too. May as well. We're going to have to build a little casino here shortly. And it'll give us a nice influx of cash. one more here. Any others? No, I think that's it. Confirm those and get our $17,000. And anytime you hear the ship horn, you're usually getting tourists, but every once in a while they'll also get investigators that will come in and poke around. You can see this guy's already losing smarts. We'll have to do something about that. See if it gives us access to that room yet. It does not look like it. That's probably still part of the tutorial. Speed things up again. Kind of sitting around waiting for the tutorial to go through. And getting
Your
research done
minions
while
have
we're at it.
kidnapped a specialist. Once they're in a holding cell, you can choose to interrogate them.
He should come wandering along here momentarily, but we'll go ahead and take a look over here. So your two options for removing heat are to pay 10,000 gold. 10 seconds removes all the heat in the region. Or you can send 3 workers for 20 minutes to do it. If you've got an excess amount of money, you can go this route. As I said earlier, it's easy to run out of minions if you just constantly pour guys into doing this.
Succeeded.
So in this case, we'll just launch 2 for the 10,000. Like so, and that'll clear all the heat out for us. And here's our valet being escorted to the prison. Let's speed up, they walk awfully slow. Still slow even in the sped up mode. Come on now.
An intruder
And now
has
we
been
can
captured.
escort him over here to the chair.
Select the holding cell
Move on.
and then select escort prisoner. After that, select the interrogation device. For now, that's the interrogation chair.
And watch him be interrogated. Ah, the old dynamite trick.
An intruder has given us their secrets.
Interrogation has revealed to us how to build new training furniture. Build the new item in your training room.
It wants me to go using the buttons. Normally you can just right click to start the building process. And we'll stick this right in here. Let's see. There we go. Much better. It'll tell us that it wants us to create a couple of these. Doesn't tell us how many, but we can start off with 2 and see what it says after that. While we're at it, we're going to throw in another one of the whiteboards here so we can get 2 scientists working on this at the same time. And it's going to tell us that we're out of power.
Research has been paused.
See if we can squeeze another one in here somewhere. Right there.
Your criminal networks are idle. Consider running some schemes. Research has resumed.
Do another couple of these. I know I'm doing the short ones that will chew through workers faster, but right now we're not doing too bad with 36. That'll go up, and it takes longer to refill later on down the line. We have more than 2.
Head to the minion training screen to request some advanced minions.
All right, we'll get right on that. Takes longer once you have more than just the 2 territories to go through. So let's go order some valets.
Will start to
Oh
train
look,
automatically.
2.
They'll learn faster if another minion is able to teach them.
All right, so those should start training here. Hopefully we'll regain some power in a moment. There we go. Now they can train.
Research has resumed.
Right, watch him put the bag through the revolving door to get trained up to be a valet. Apparently that's all the training it takes. Alright, so that's one valet down. Other one should be coming soon. Looks like it's probably this guy. Yep, heading to training. And he's a good shot with hay fever. Interesting combination. What about our valet? Oh, he misses his teddy bear. But that's okay, because he likes bugs. And we'll fast forward through this as well, see if we can get done quickly.
New main objective.
There we go.
available.
To ensure your cover operation is perceived as legitimate, you need some activities for your guests to use. Request some roulette tables to be built in your cover operations.
Alright, here we go. Research complete. So we've got a few different options here. I think what we're gonna do is get some traps. We like traps. Let's start with the poison dart wall.
Research has begun.
And as far as the roulette tables, I think I'm going to put those right here. Unfortunately, there's not really a mirror option, but we kind of do it that way.
Distracting agents drains their resolve and reduces the time they have to find suspicious activity in your lair before heading back to their HQ.
So we can see with the description here, this actually reduces the skill. Reducing the resolve takes the karaoke stage. So a bit bigger, but your valets will sit there and sing karaoke songs to the investigators and distract them, make them wonder why they even bothered to show up. Apparently we have a reward. Wait, no, we have a few. Extra money. And there come our roulette tables there, which will be manned by the valets.
A scheme has succeeded. Research has been paused.
We have picked up some
Oh,
movement near your
I
lair.
did not even think about
Keep
that.
an eye out for incoming agents.
Let's see if we can move this guy. There. And add a new one. There. Nope, that creates an issue for us. We're just going to have to cancel this one, and we'll have to build out some more room in the power station. Let's undo this. They're only 3 wide. Rather than create extra space behind it. And we can't quite fit a second one in there, but after we research the additional mining techniques, we can open that up a little more this way. And while we're waiting for them, the roulette table, you can actually turn it into scam tourist mode. And when you get these tourists walking around, they'll come play roulette and you get money when they lose. Which, since we've trained our valets to cheat at roulette, is pretty much all the time. So let's train 5 more guards, put 8 more lockers in place, finish 1 more research project, and establish 2 more criminal networks, which we can't do because we don't have any more broadcast strength right now.
New optional objective available.
New one, huh? And interrogate a minion. That's easy enough. I'll just choose a random hapless worker here. He's afraid of dogs. Dogs are wonderful, so capture this guy. Yeah, so when their vitality reaches 10, they give up. That's true for investigators as well. Looks like he's pretty dumb, too. Get him in there so we can start the interrogation, sorry. And no holding cells are available because the power isn't on yet. And there we go.
Research has resumed.
Tag this agent for distract. This will ensure your minions remove the offending agent with as little commotion as possible.
He's still down here. Unfortunately, in the cable car now, so we gotta wait for him to get up to the top.
Networks are idle. Consider running some schemes.
Hopefully he gets up here sooner rather than later. Come on. Can almost select you. There he is. So if we choose distract,
Want that intruder found and distracted quickly.
anytime he
Your
tries to
minions
get
will
through
escort any
here,
unwanted guests to a
if
safe
he's done
spot
talking.
within your cover operations.
okay, when he gets into that area right there, anybody who sees him will escort him back out to the casino. And I believe there's a subsequent reduction in their resolve as well. In the meantime, oh, there he is. Still hasn't made it over to his holding cell yet. Just kind of watch him meander around. Or her meander around. Looks like she's going to take a minute. Let's see if we've got our guy in the cell. Just arriving.
A minion has been captured.
Let's interrogate him. Finish out that optional objective.
Research has been paused.
All right, and looks like my phone is going off, so I will have to answer that. I will be back in just a moment, and we'll pause in the meantime. All right, and we're back. Sorry for the distraction there. Had to answer the call from my brother. So let's see this interrogation in progress.
Interrogation successful.
Yeah, that should be that optional objective finished. And our investigator's trying to get in the door now. As soon as somebody sees him, which looks like the valet already noticed, they will escort her back out. Eventually.
New optional objective
Yeah.
available.
I wasn't doing anything wrong. Get out.
Research has resumed.
We'll see if there's a reduction in resolve here when they're finished with their little animation. Apparently he needs to take her all the way to the front of the casino. You stay right there. Yep, that sapped away 15 points of resolve, which takes her to 0, so now she's going to head home with 0 suspicion, so no heat rise. And we'll go ahead and claim the optional objective there. As soon as she leaves, we should finish this out, which should give us access to more stuff for the casino. It looks like we're at capacity for minions, so let's go ahead and send out a couple more money-making schemes. Do the slightly smaller ones. That still leaves us a little bit of breathing room on the heat before we have to remove it again. See. Yep, there's the investigator getting on the boat. It should be finished up here momentarily.
New main objective available.
Hey, there it goes.
Once a minion's morale has fallen to critical levels, they'll need to relax in the staff room.
So this is a place for them to go and relax when they get too angry about their work or whatnot. It wants another 64 tiles, so we'll plan that out. Like 8x8 should cut us.
An EGTV will fill their day with shows where the villains always win. Ideal for their
We'll
quick
stick a
pick-me-up.
TV in there.
A
Let's go ahead and
minion
throw a
will
door on.
always attempt to rest before their morale becomes critical. If their morale drops this low, it can mean they've been talking with agents or tourists.
Or tourists. Second that.
Research has been paused.
Should get this done rather quickly. Wait, speed it up a little bit. There's the TV coming in, along with the door. What looks to be a hell of a sound system around the outside. We can hear the infirmary bed going. And there's everything.
Excellent. Your valets are here to make sure your cover operations remain as convincing as possible. Don't forget about this important side of your empire. Collect the completed side story to continue your world domination.
All right, so $20,000, one more valet, and 3 more items for the casino, including the floor show where they will sing karaoke.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
It shouldn't be. Do you know what we need you to do?
Carry luggage, open doors. I also play a mean game of Baccarat.
Do you cheat? I hope so. I have no luggage, all my doors are automatic, and I don't have time for losers. And smile. Make them think there's nothing going on back here.
And there we go.
Our lair is getting busy. Just one more side story to go.
Okay, and I'll go ahead and place down a floor show here. This does a great job at reducing the resolve. It's a perfect little spot there. Doesn't matter which way they go, they walk right past it. And we will start the other side story, and then I think we will call that an episode.
You! Are you responsible for the state of this room? Is that computer supposed to be giving off sparks?
Yes, all computers give off sparks when they're in use. Don't you know that?
Yes, boss. That's how we know it's turned on.
Exactly.
It looks broken to me. Don't you repair these things?
We try, but it hurts. The sparks, you see.
I can't rule the world from a ramshackle lair with hunk-of-junk equipment. Kidnap a specialist, interrogate them, find out how to repair these things.
And there we
Many
go.
objectives require you to send different types of minions to run special schemes. Let's go to the world stage to get started.
All right, I think that's a great place to leave it. And thank you guys for watching. Hope everyone's having a great day, and we'll see you next time.